My name's David Knill, and I've been a fan of Doctor Who probably about 40 years. As a TV show, I think it's been blessed with some very charismatic lead actors. I think they're all fantastic, but it would be Tom Baker. And it takes you back to childhood memories when you sat at home with a potted meat sandwich, as grandstand finished, waiting for Doctor Who to start. Yeah, Tom Baker's my Doctor. I think I express myself as a fan just by collecting things, really, and just enjoying the show, really. It's one of those things that is appointment television for me. I have to make sure that I watch each episode as it's on. I think I started collecting Doctor Who probably by accident, really, because as a child I probably got an annual and then probably a jigsaw and a Target novelisation. And when I got a Target novelisation, I realised there was other, because at the back there was a list of books, and I realised there was other things to collect. One of my most treasured objects is the Dennis Fisher figures, because I've gone back, like I said, to fill in the gaps, but also the Dalek. I've always wanted a full-size Dalek. From a child, it was one of those things that you think, oh, I'd love to have one of those. And I finally got one. Don't think I've ever gone above and beyond any usual means to source an object. I have with regards to watching an episode, in that I remember once I was away, and so I got my mum to tape it. I was taping it, and I got a friend to tape the same episode, just in case there was a power cut anywhere. My cousin who lives in New Zealand, he used to send me videos of old Tom Baker and John Pertwee episodes. To see old episodes that you never thought you'd see again was absolutely amazing, because there was no DVDs, there was no videos on sale, or very few, and I used to find that really great that they'd arrive through the post. If there was one object I could have, I think it would have to be something from the TV series. A prop that's been used must be fantastic. That's something I don't have and I would really like. I think the difference between collecting now and before the internet, it wasn't as easy to find things, but when you did find things, the price was a lot more reasonable. You'd go to a second-hand shop and there'd be an old Doctor Who annual that you could pick up for £1 or £2. Now you look on eBay and the price can be through the roof. I have met a few other fans through the conventions circuit that I go to. I used to go to the conventions in the 80s when the DWAS used to do the Panopticon, DWAS, the Doctor Who Appreciation Society, used to do the big Panopticon conventions. And then I stopped because I was working away a lot, and as the show went off the air, there didn't seem to be about that much. But about 2007, I got back into going to conventions, and I've met a few good friends through that. Had my chance to get some pictures taken with some of the stars of the show, which again is something that is quite new to conventions. Do I think Doctor Who fans have changed over the last 50 years? I'm not too sure, really. I suppose if you've always been passionate about it, then it'll be a passion that's been there for 50 years. The thing that has probably changed, like I've said before, is the technology. Now, you can watch and relive as many past moments as you could, whereas when it used to be on, even when I used to watch it as a child, it had gone. Once you'd watched it, it had gone, so you saved every moment, and you might tape it with a tape recorder off the telly. But now, you know, if you do miss it, that with iPlayer and with everything else, it's there instantly. The way I would describe a fan about anything is to be passionate and to really love something. And I think whether you're a sports fan, a music fan, whatever your passion, I think to be really passionate about something is a great, great thing. But I think that someone who's just got one book and watches the episodes is still as big a fan as me. It's just how everybody shows it in a different way. And I'm fortunate that I was around in the 70s and 80s, and the odd bits and pieces I've collected, and I've been able to continue collecting. If you watch the show and enjoy it, whether you've got a Dalek bubble bath or an entire room full of Doctor Who stuff, you're still a fan, and that's the important thing, really.